guys, welcome back to another update on the Fluval M90 Reef Aquarium. Sorry I've not been around, been so busy. I've had this video sort of chopped and edited for quite a while now, at least half a week or so. I've just been waiting really to get the opportunity to do this voiceover part for it. But we'll jump straight in and I'll show what's been going on. So right, you'll have noticed in the first scene there that the scape's changed substantially. Reason being is that huge rock that I put in the middle on the last video. Obviously the rocks ended up being in like a big line formation. It was actually leaning on the back of the aquarium, and that was causing the flow to have the odd dead spot. And as you know, in reef aquariums, dead spots are never a good thing. So it's been rejigged a little bit again. That big rock's been moved, and I've used some of that putty that I spoke about in the last video, and I've now put that on the left hand side. So I'm back to sort of two towers, which I liked anyway. But yeah, looking pretty good. Corals are sort of putted in there. Coralline algae all coming through on the rock now, which is good. It's taking its time with it being dry rock, but it's finally starting to show. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad I'm getting through the green stage. So I'll have a quick run through the corals, what's in there and what's not. Right, so we've got the bush coral in there, or Kenya tree, whatever you want to call it. Obviously we had some discussion about this. We'll move over, and we've got a nosy Banggai cardinal there, wants to get in the shot, wants to be famous. So if he'll just shift out the way, there we go. So as you'll see, we've got all these sort of stony corals in there, which I've spoke about in plenty of my videos. I've got sort of 4 of them kicking about now. Looking really nice. Coloration's different on all of them, which is great. That's the wall version. Absolutely awesome. Love them. So good. And if you remember, there was the little tiny one I got. I thought it was bleached, and it turns out it was. As you can see, the colours are starting to come through now. Nice sort of pinky purples and greens. Yeah, looking good. We've got a little mushroom island going on still. There's 3 on there. The large one on the right, the emerald crab, actually lives under pretty much. He's not under there at the moment, but he does spend some time under there. There was 2 small mushrooms on here, if you'll remember. One of them has since detached, and that's somewhere in the aquarium. I'm sure we'll see it again wherever it decides to land. Toadstool coral, looking as it always does. It's put on some real size since I first got it, but it's just sort of stayed the same the last month or so. It hasn't really changed at all. Little mushroom coral down there, nice and orange. That'll look good when it gets big. It should engulf that entire rock, hopefully. That'd be nice. But yeah, so far looking really good. And if you'll remember in the last video, this was actually around the back, this little sort of lone Duncan. Since I've moved it to the front, it's doing far better. Looks really nice now. Green Star Polyop, still another favourite of mine. I'm kind of hoping that this will sort of branch off and spread all over the aquarium. I've seen people do it before. They buy a little piece and it ends up everywhere, and I kind of hope this stuff does. And this is my large Duncan. I wouldn't want to even guess how many heads are on this guy, but there's plenty on there. I'll come around and give you another view. As you can see, he's putting on some real size. He's just sort of put it on the side of that rock. And perfect place for him. He loves it there, which I'm quite happy about. This is a new addition. This is a trumpet coral. Saw it in the shop. It was £10, I think. I thought, 3 heads. I'm going to have that. Put it in the aquarium, see how it does. So far, so good. Looks great. Looks fantastic when the lights are out. Once the blue night lights are on, glows. It's great. We've got this guy. This is a hard coral. This is a plate coral. This is just on a peg at the moment. I got this from a friend. I'm just going to see sort of how it does before I decide where I'm putting it. Right, and over to the fish. Same fish, same stock. 2 Banggai cardinals, 2 common clowns, 3 green chromis, and of course the yellow wrasse. All doing great, as they have done. If you remember in my older videos, Beat the Bullies Part 1, Beat the Bullies Part 2, you'll see what I've gone through with obviously stocking the fish and things like that. So it's nice everything's getting on now. So yeah, so far so good. I think I'll leave the stock as it is for the moment. Cleanup crew, so many snails. I don't even know how many snails are in there. I don't even want to try and guess. I will say the sand-sifting starfish has gone. Reason being, there was some concern about him starving between myself and a few people who messaged me, and also one of my friends. So he's now gone. But I have replaced him with something else that's going to keep the sand absolutely immaculate. So we'll get over to that in a sec. There we go. There's the emerald crab. I knew I had a shot of this. There he is under his mushroom, nice and safe. He loves it under there. But he's doing a great job eating any kind of bubble algae or any kind of hair algae. He's all over it, cleaning up. Really good. I'm so happy I picked this guy up. Here we go. And here's my sandbuster. This is the conch snail. Really ugly, Probably one of the ugliest things in the aquarium. Not keen on him, but he keeps my sand immaculate. So he's quite interesting to watch, actually. Yeah, if you see him in your local store, definitely pick one up. Over to some equipment. The Wavemaker, still going strong. I'm considering doing a full review on this, sort of go through all the functions and sort of what they do and the control panel and stuff. I haven't decided yet, but I may put a review video, so if you're interested, you know, keep an eye out for that one. Over to the rear chamber, polishing pad in the first chamber. It's now at the top on a little shelf I've put there. Obviously it's empty because the surface skimmer's now been removed. And there's the Fluval C heater there, no reason to change it. And my new skimmer, my Bubble Magus QQ. This is rated for a 100 litre aquarium, but it's doing such a good job. I mean, look at all that gunk it's pulling out in comparison to the Fluval PS1. This came on recommendation, actually, from Richard Westley in the comment section on the last video. So thank you very much, Richard. You've done me right here. This is such a good skimmer. Really happy. I've not used the Bubble Magnus until now, and yeah, it's great. Definitely look into these. Really, really good. It's doing absolutely perfect on this size aquarium. So anything up to 3 foot, it should be good. That chamber hasn't changed whatsoever, exactly the same as I left it in the last video. And the final chamber, again, just a return pump, nothing going on in there whatsoever. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Not a lot's changed, but enough has changed to warrant doing a video. I also want to give a shout out to the Choof09, that's THECHOOF09. If you've got an M90 yourself, go check out his channel as well. He also has an M90, the same as mine. He's doing some really interesting stuff over there. So, yeah, definitely go check him out, guys. And that's it for me. See you later.